Okay, everybody, bend your ears. Here, this is Ralph Magliano about to play us a nice set.
Hey, everybody. On my bike, on my bike, riding off someplace I like, on my bike, bicycle, rolling downhill. I'm picking up speed in the cool weather breeze, and the birds are singing in the trees. I don't know if love is blind, but it's patient and kind, and every good thing to be. After the storm, the ocean was warm. And the creamsicle orange and neon cherry sunset swam in the water with me. Sun's gone down, I'm still swimming around. Nightfish glow when they run past my hand, and the silver moon shines on the sand. I don't know if love is blind, but it's patient and kind, and every good thing to be. Listening to that. I had a bit of a story to tell because I found out I used to be a runner and I had a coach. And I remember it was the first day of back in high school, cross country, and I won this race. And before I crossed the finish line, I held my arms up. She was like, "You didn't win, he win." And then like the other kid got to like do something on it. But he told me, "Don't celebrate till you cross the finish line." And that's like a lesson I took all my life. And I always liked that coach. So I found out that after Christmas break this year, after 28 years, he went back and he just laid him off. Valley Forge Military Academy. A lot of screwy stuff going on with that school, but I just feel like after working somewhere and giving it 28 years of your life and having such an effect on thousands of kids, because he even has a Facebook page, like, you know, he used to be a WWF wrestler back in the 80s, like it was really cool. But this song is by Ben Folds, and it's called Fred Jones Part 2. And I decided to play this tonight in his honor because I can kind of see a lot of parallels in it. Maybe you can too. All right. Thanks for listening. Fred sits alone at his desk in the dark. There's an awkward young shadow that waits in the hall. He has cleared all his things and he's put them in boxes, things that remind him life has been good. 25 years he worked at the paper. There's a man here to take him downstairs. And I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, it's time. There was no party and there were no songs, 'cause today's just a day like the day that he started. And no one is left here that knows his first name, and life barrels on like a runaway train where the passengers change. They don't change anything. You get off, someone else can get on. And I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, it's time. The street light shines through the shade, casting lines on the floor and lines on his face. He reflects on the day. Fred takes his paints out and goes to the basement, projecting some slides onto a plain white canvas and traces it, fills in the spaces. He turns off the slides, but it doesn't look right. And all these people have taken his place. He's forgotten, but not yet gone. And I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. And I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. And I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. It's time. This is a song I heard on the internet at this band called Boxcat, and I sort of changed it around a little bit. It's called Hearts, but I changed it to Clubs. Alright, here we go. Clubs beat and they beat you down. They all act so tough. They puff up their feathers as if to say, mine's bigger, mine's better. Any secret agent will tell you it takes time, and time it takes to learn you can love. Hearts, not spades, not diamonds, not clubs. They'll beat and they'll beat you down. figure learns better. Any secret agent will tell you it takes time. The time it takes to learn you can love. Hearts, not spades, not diamonds, not clubs. They'll beat and they'll beat you down. They'll beat you down. I'm all in. 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 This is called Clubs. Here's a song I wrote a while back when I get really frustrated about living in the world and people giving you a finger in your car. And then I mixed it with one of the Psalms that is in the Bible. In my room, it's excellent. The peeling paint is like artwork to me. Sometimes outside, the feeling is poisonous to who I want to be. None of these people are smiling back at me. One of them did, but then they asked me for some money. I dream the machine disappears. It's also drag when I look in the mirror and I see somebody else. I dream the machine disappears. I lift my eyes into the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. He who watches over his children will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is watching over you. He is your shade, your rock. The sun will not harm you by day, or the moon by night. Dun, dun, dun. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The
Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. I made up this little song and sing to. Here's a hey, hey, how are you? Hey, hey, how are you? I am fine. I'm fine. Hey, hey, how are you? I'm fine. Alright, this song. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs. Stand up rock. So I was living in China for a year, and I was walking down the street and I saw this little girl flying a plastic bag, and she had tied a piece of string to it. And I'm like, wow, that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. She had this smile on her face, she was mesmerized, this white plastic bag. And I put that part in the song. I hope you like this song, I really do. Going outside to play in the summer. The sun had just come out and dried all the rain. Leaves were green and bright, swaying happy. We were holding hands and crossing the street. Now sometimes things don't seem quite as bright, but I remember nothing's brighter than the truth. And with love, it can be found. Clean swimming pool, blue sky, out the car window, rolling down. Or waiting in the snow, with a warm hand on your back. And I know that I'm learning the way to go here, loving people. Sometimes I mess up and it burns, but I'm learning to keep happy, looking up. Now sometimes things don't seem quite as bright, but I remember nothing's brighter than the truth. Where with love, it can be this little kid, smiling with string that she found. She was flying a plastic bag with one knee on the ground. Sometimes things don't seem quite as bright, but let's remember nothing's brighter than the truth. And when with love it can be found.
I'd like to share something very special with you. It means a lot to me. People talk about love all the time. And, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Well, this one prophet was writing about love, and it's one of my favorite things. I want to share this, and I hope we can all take this with us tonight. If I speak in the languages of men and angels, but don't have love, I'm only noise. If I can tell the future and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and I have a faith that can move mountains, but don't have love, I'm nothing. If I give all I possess, everything I got to the poor, and give my body to fire, but don't have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It doesn't envy. It doesn't boast. It is not proud. Love is not rude. Love is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. Not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. This is my last song. I'm really happy to be able to share this song with you. I'll just let the song speak for itself. Thank you for all the mercy you show me, and your love and forgiveness and light. And outside someone praying, saying thank you for neighbors and their loving them as themselves. Your hope is a thing that has kept me alive. And your justice and mercy and truth. And the suffering hurts, but I know you refine me. And it's joy when I learn from you. I was fooling myself, imagining no heaven, trying to get them to try. I didn't see change till I prayed. Jesus help. Tomorrow we'll go and do work with our own hands and be proud of the good work we do. Let us reap what you sow. Help us teach what we learn and give thanks to listening.